And we welcome you back into the Ashcroft Center for game number 2 of day 3 of the Heartland Prep Hoops Classic. It's We Are United Prep and Montverde Academy here getting game number 2 underway. Adder Mannion with the ball in the front court. Now they'll fire into the corner to Daniel. Daniel working baseline. Thought about the shot, now goes up over the top and won't go. Rebound controlled by Montverde. How's it going tonight?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I cannot complain. We saw some good basketball. The first one was a great game between two fast-paced teams, and I hope we see more of the same. Montverde 1-1 on the weekend, and We Are United Prep, a local team out of Nixa, 2-0 on the weekend, so should be good. We'll see a left-hander fire for 3 and connect. It was Dion Ware, and the first scoring of the game.
We're definitely in for more of a fast-paced game. Doing my homework on We Are United, they seem like a crash the lanes and then ditch it out for 3 if needed kind of team.
See that as we saw it right there, crash the lanes, missed on the 3, and now wanting to go fast as Montverde. Jacob White pull-up jumper. It can't rattle home. Tip in is good, and I think that they would credit that to Khalil Stillman. But yeah, for sure, definitely a fast-paced team. You see Link play more of a high school basketball game. They like to get in the sets and play real basketball. Most prep teams are just trying to go fast. We see a lob up here up top, and it's tipped out of bounds. Couldn't control it.
Ball control being essential too today.
Can't get down early. That's what we saw happen in the last game with Spire, and they just could never really get back into it. The closest they got was 3 points. Don't want to see that out of We Are United here. They need to step it up defensively, get a stop here.
Yeah.
It's Adam Squire with the basketball on the left side. They bring the screen right side. Now White fires for 3. Can't get it to go. Missed right. And rebound to We Are United. Now up fast ahead. It'll be J.J. Ware in the slam.
Crashing the lanes.
Extremely athletic team is this We Are United team. And they look like an AAU team. They got the mismatched jerseys on. They've got 7 guys on their team. They just want to play basketball, and they've got an impressive squad.
They're just here for the joy of the game.
Yeah, no joke. Dion Ware bringing the basketball to the top here. 11 on the shot clock. They'll fire for 3 with Lima rattles out. And rebound to We Are United. Manor in the front court. Set and shoot for 3. They'll wave it off. It was a travel. Little awkward possession there. But both teams living up to the hype of wanting to go fast, just haven't really scored the basketball yet.
No. Making points is essential too
when
you go fast.
That usually helps. We'll see Dion Ware into the front court. High post, Lima. Now inside to Stillman. He tried to throw it down, but can't get it to go. They want to go fast on the other end with United. Throws it out. I don't know how it got out to Mannion. Spinning through the lane, and a foul will be whistled to Stillman.
Clean basketball too will also be important, as we saw many of the players getting into foul trouble on the last game.
Yeah, and it's something that here in Southwest Missouri, the refs are a little more touchy, as there's a layup that won't go. Put back, jam! Oh my goodness, that was Javar Daniel flying through the lane. Whoa. That's what I'm talking about, athleticism. We didn't see a lot of dunks or flying action in the last game. We saw a lot of three-pointers for sure.
We saw a lot of layups too.
Yeah, no joke. Inside now, it is Stillman with the layup off the glass. And it's 7-4 here with 16:46 to play in the first half. Montverde picking up in a full-court press. United breaks it with ease. J.J. Ware hopping through the lane, kicks out Mamer. Now into the corner, Mannion. Up top, Mamer. Now a three-pointer on the way from Ware, misses short. And Montverde wants to go fast. Lima, one-on-one, gets it to rattle in. More press here, 9-4. Montverde with the lead. Mamer will slow things down, go left side to Mannion. Across the timeline, they bring the trap, cross-court pass to Mamer. 16:08 to play, halfway through the shot clock here. Mamer rejects the screen, now throws it up top, J.J. Ware. 9 to play on the shot clock. Mamer gets the screen, hopping through the lane, and that one's tipped out of bounds with 3 on the clock.
Yeah, setting up for offense here. We can look for Javar Daniel or Reek Raik to be their post targets, or in the paint at least.
Reek Raik in at 6'8", but probably 140 pounds. It's kind of impressive. 3 on the shot clock here. Just going to have to fire. It's Mamer and off the front rim. Gets the rebound and a foul there as Raik tried to go back up with it. He'll go to the line for 2. There he was working inside. It's impressive to me with how skinny he is that he can bang around, but he's banging around just fine.
Yeah.
I'd say all of these guys on the We Are United team are a very good example of why prep basketball works, because they all just need to put on a little bit of weight, get a little bit better. That extra year really helps with that.
I bet it does.
Raik, no good on the first free throw. Second one up, and it is good. We saw great free throw shooting in the first game. Obviously don't have the live stats, but I'd say that both teams were north of 80%, which is really effective. Across the timeline now with it, Squire tosses it to the corner. White, cross-court pass, thought about the 3 with Ware, now crosses it up top to Lima. Right side into the corner, White back up top. Three-pointer on the way from Squire will not go. Rebound tipped around and won by Raik. Now an awkward possession here. Montverde takes it back. It's Stillman hopping through the lane. He loses his footing and throws that one off the bottom of the basket.
Looked like a hard landing there.
Couldn't have felt good. That's a big man going down hard, and yeah, now he's going to come up on this ankle.
Oh.
And that doesn't look great. He can't put any weight on it.
Oh.
We'll have to see a sub here early. And for Khalil Stillman, that's not what you want to see.
Losing one of their power forwards.
He's having to be helped off the floor by 2 dudes that are much smaller than him.
But yeah, looking at Montverde, they started the season 8-0, and we could look for the offense to run through Dion Ware, Jacob White, and Adam Squire. They both are, or all 3 of them are scoring leaders so far.
Started off the season 8-0, took a tough loss to Sunrise Christian, but from what I've heard, no one was beating Sunrise Christian this weekend. Didn't matter who they played. Inside layup won't go. Second chance, no good either. Ball being tipped around and finally controlled. Javar Daniel gets it to go. The old Dominion commit coming alive here. And now on the other end, Montverde wants to go fast. Jacob White thought about it. Not going to challenge Ware, but a handoff and a layup off the glass from Lima. Jacob White across the timeline here with 14:44 to play. They find Mamer. Now up top, it's J.J. Ware. Ware over the top of a defender won't go, and rebound to Montverde again. Pass is taken right back by Mamer. They'll throw it up top in the athletic finish by Manyout, who was skying through the air.
A lot of attack in the rim.
I think that is a great idea because eventually defense is going to collapse. 3-pointers will be wide open. Montverde on the other end. They're going to look to slow things down here. They haven't gotten deep into very many shot clocks, neither team. A 3-pointer on the way from Wells, who checked in. No, the putback slam won't go either. But the fact that Lima even tried that. Now on the other end, they throw it in the corner. Mamer, corner 3. No good, off the front rim, and rebound to Montverde.
Attacking the rim for We Are United, too, also helps because they seem to have a relatively tall team.
Whoa, what a block. Yeah, they definitely do. Tall and lengthy is definitely their MO. Lima drive to the basket. Couldn't get the athletic finish to go, and rebound by United. It'll be Adam Manyoun in the front court. Euro step taken away. And now Squire across the timeline. Montverde doesn't have numbers. They'll throw it out. 3-pointer from White. Can't get it to go off the front rim. A lot of missed shots. Shooting definitely not as well as the first game here.
No.
Now inside, Ware, what an athletic finish, but can't get it to go. And it'll be tipped out of bounds going to Montverde. They're getting to the rack with ease. They just can't finish.
No.
We'll have a full timeout here. It's 11-9, Montverde on top of this one early. 13:05 to play. Back after the break. 11-9, Montverde on top from the Ashcroft Center here in Springfield, Missouri. It's day number 3 of the Heartland Prep Hoops Classic, and we've seen some great basketball. Some more to come today as well. Lucas Lima in the front court, now Squire right side.
We certainly have a lot of high-flying action so far this game.
And there we connect on a 3 finally tonight. It's Adam Squire, and it's 14-9. Yeah, a lot of high-flying action. Bodies flying everywhere, seems like, in this one. Reek Raik throws it up top. It's Javar Daniel who can't finish, and I believe that should be a shooting foul.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Could have been called early, but they'll go ahead and call the foul. Now, we were talking over the break, for anyone that doesn't know, I'd assume anyone that's watching does know, prep basketball, a gap year between high school and college. It's a really good chance to develop your game, get better. Maybe kids that were underlooked, under-recruited in high school, or really just didn't have the offers they wanted to and didn't want to spend 2 years at community college or lose a year of eligibility. You don't see it a lot in other sports, but it's really common here in basketball, and I think it's a good move for a lot of these kids.
Oh, yeah. Any chance to keep playing, might as well.
No joke. And a lot of these guys, Power 5 talents, as you see Javar Daniel get his free throw to go. He's committed to Old Dominion, a mid-major in the college basketball scene. 12-17 to play. Montverde with the basketball and a 3-point lead. Jet Wells, high post. Now Lima working on Ware. Hand it off. Wells can't get the layup to go. Second chance off the glass and in.
Capitalizing on mistakes is also the name of the game.
Really got to box out if you're Weir United. That's what they've struggled with so far, and offensive rebounds.
Especially against this long and lanky team.
Yes. They'll call that foul on the ground. I'm not sure who they called it on. But regardless, we'll have a inbounds from underneath their own basket. Mammer, the trigger man. They'll throw it into the corner. It's Gorui, and he catches Nylon on a 3.
It's either attacking the rim or dishing out for 3.
And you saw defense pack in there, and that one should go to United. We'll see here. They don't know, and they give it to Montverde. But out of the timeout that Montverde called, we are United showing some life here in this 16-14 basketball game. Great ball movement. Finds Bailey for 3 with the answer. Back to a 5-point game. And Ader Manyown will cross the timeline with 11:20 to play. Bring the screen with Daniel all the way to the basket. Now throw it out for 3 is Rui. He hits the side of the backboard but is fouled and will go to the line for 3.
Capitalize on your opportunities.
Rui is listed as 6'9". I'd argue that he's just as tall as Daniel, and we've seen him exclusively shoot 3s so far.
That's a high-quality big man right there.
Yeah, no joke.
Anybody who has multi-dimensional aspects to their game should definitely get a solid look at.
Rui listed at 6'9", 150 out of Melrose, Minnesota. And really the only looks for him right now are community colleges with Central Lakes College and Minnesota State Community College. But again, you get the 1 year here and then you get 2 years at community college and you put on, 25 pounds on this guy, and then all of a sudden you're looking at a Power 5 talent who might be playing in the NCAA tournament one day. That's why these prep years are so impressive or important for them. Second free throw, he'll connect on, so 2 for 2 from the line. And now we're going to see Weir United call a timeout, just a 30, so we'll stay here.
Yeah. Tightly contested game so far.
Really back and forth, really fast paced, kind of hard to keep up with. This Montverde team, I feel like they've been really impressive. I went back and tried to watch some of their games, and as you said, started out with an 8-0 run, or an 8-0 season, Suffering their first loss this weekend, but again, I don't think anyone was beating Sunrise Christian. So for Weir United, I think it's their 2nd or 3rd year as a prep school. To be able to hang in here so far early, it's been really impressive.
I would agree. Any chance you to hang with any of these guys, I think it's a win.
Weir United, founded at the basketball movement by Rob Yanders, who unfortunately passed away but left his legacy on Southwest Missouri basketball, and it's showing right here as they are continued to be coached by Craig Smith, as this season moves on. 11:08 to play. Montverde will cross the timeline, but first a travel's whistled.
Oh, man. These refs are catching everything.
We got a solid reffing crew. Definitely 3 guys that if you stick around Southwest Missouri, you'll see a lot. Now it's interesting, 2 of them college refs, the baseline guy just a high school ref. But I'm sure they're all just as good as each other. Dion Ware's step back, that'll be for 2 as his foot was on the line, but he connects. And it's a 1-point game.
Even with college refs here, it gives these guys good experience to know what's coming at least.
No doubt. And you play the college rules. Here's a tip away. It's going to be a whip. Mammer, he's contested to the basket, won't go, taken away. But Dion Ware's foot was out of bounds. And the ball will stay with United.
Granted, we don't have live stats, but I feel like he's been relatively quiet. He leads their team with 20 points a game.
Who's that?
Dion Ware.
Oh, yeah, I haven't heard anything from him so far. I think he had 1 layup maybe, and that's really it here in this 19 to 18 game. So you get him going, you're in good shape. They got to throw it up top. That's Alter Manyown with it. He'll drive to the basket. Shot up, won't go, and they will whistle a foul. And that's one of those ones where you wait to see if it goes in. It doesn't go in. All right, we're going to call a foul.
Yeah, this rebound battle will be important. And I feel like, I mean, I guess you could say it's more of a tall guy team versus a medium or short guy team.
Yeah, seriously. We'll see Atar Manyown go to the line. Can't connect on the first one. He does have one look with South Dakota State, and then 2 NAIA schools in Western Oklahoma and Iowa West Lane. And it's a theme. We see a lot of the similar colleges looking at this Weir United team. I'd say that they just, have connections with a few programs that they really like to send their guys to. Go ahead.
Any chance where you could send someone to a place where they feel comfortable and they're known. Oh, yeah. That's a great combination.
I know Weir United has a kid at my school. His name's Thomas. I can't remember his last name, but his name's Thomas. He goes to State Fair Community College. So he kind of took that route where you get the extra year at post-grad, and now you're getting 2 extra at community college to try to get to a bigger school. In the front court, Montverde United playing great defense here. They throw it into the corner, but first a foul is whistled with 8 on the shot clock. And Coach Craig Smith really wanting a 3-second violation on the Montverde offense, but it doesn't matter. Squire will be the trigger man here underneath his own basket. A fresh 20 seconds on the shot clock. He looks to inbound, finally gets it up top. Dangerous pass to Bedard. Now inside, they'll throw it up top. Another dangerous pass goes to Lima. United kind of out of sorts here. Lima all the way to the basket, and he gets it to rattle in.
On that inbound play, I mean, Weir United's height plays a big advantage there. He could hardly get a pass. I'm
impressed that they've found a way to score there. 2-point game as Montverde takes the lead back. Lima with the steal, 2-on-1 fast break. The layup is tipped. The putback reverse is good from Lima. And all of a sudden, back to a 4-point game. We were just tied. Atar Manyown will cross the timeline with 9:26 to play. He gets the screen from Daniel. Manyown left side, spinning, step back jumper, won't go. Rebound is good from Daniel. Javar Daniel been impressive so far on the offensive glass today, and now a foul is whistled on Manyown. The foul count here just 6-2, so only 2 fouls for United, and we've seen him here in the last minute.
Yeah.
Now United will be shooting the rest of this first half.
Again, that plays with that post play, drawing all those fouls and their height, capitalizing on those second chance points.
No doubt about it here. 9:06 to play. They cross the timeline with Dion Ware behind the back move. He can't get the layup to go. As you said, their leading scorer wanted a foul. And now on the other end, United's leading scorer, Daniels, who gets that to go. I don't know how. He doesn't know how. He had a smile on his face. And all of a sudden, we're tied at 23 again.
Was that kind of like a reverse Euro step?
I don't know what to call it. I wish I had something I could say for it, but I don't. 23 all here. Squire to the basket. Realizes he doesn't have the height. He kicks it back out to Bedard. Bedard all the way to the rack. Won't go. Rebound tipped away and goes back to Montverde on the offensive glass. It was Wells. Wells hands it off. A three-pointer on the way. Won't go. Couldn't get the shooter's bounce. And now Mannion on the other end, United with a chance to take their first lead of the game. They'll slow things down. Now give it off. A three on the way. Won't go. Rebound to Montverde. Dion Ware. Bounce pass into the corner to White. White drives baseline, kicks it up top, and it'll be a blocking foul on Mannion, who was trying to dodge the charge. Excuse me, that was actually Mamer. They'll check out Javar Daniel for the first time in this first half, and he put in some great minutes for them. 23 all. Montverde looking to regain this lead they've had all night so far. I guess all afternoon. It's not night yet. Squire on the way for three. Won't go.
As soon as 4 o'clock hits, though, I bet it will feel like night.
Yeah, no joke. Throw it into the corner to Rui. Rui, he wants his second three of the night. Short, but offensive rebound by Raik. He's being attacked by 3 Montverde defenders, but finds himself wide open for the go-ahead layup. And there we go, United with their first lead of the game.
Yeah, using their height in the paint. Using their abilities to the best they can.
7:20 to play here in the first half. It'll be Dion Ware across the timeline. Now left side. That should be a charge, and they'll whistle for it.
Yeah, not many offensive fouls last game either.
No, we saw 1 or 2 illegal screens, and that's something that I noticed when I was calling the first state fair game of the year. Is a point of emphasis this year for college basketball officials is the illegal screen. So you might see it a little bit more. That wasn't an illegal screen, that was a charge. But you might see it a little bit more as the Evangel season goes on. You know, you start to get into those broadcasts. Raik throws it left side, Mamer. Now up top, it's J.J. Ware. Ware has the ball tipped away, and now finally a foul whistled. And we'll see Ware go to the line for the 1-and-1, and something I was talking to Trey about. This is the only level of basketball that still shoots the 1-and-1 bonus. High school basketball just went to 2 shots every time you're in the bonus. Women's college basketball is 2 shots, as well as the NBA. So getting to see something you don't see a lot here.
Yeah, I found it interesting too last game how Link just sent their entire team back during free throws.
I think it's just something in prep basketball. It's such a high-paced game that they just want to get back in transition D already. As you can see, Montverde wants to go fast on it.
Yeah, or I guess I would need to figure out what the cost of doing that is versus second chance points.
Yes. Rebound here as the three-pointer wasn't on the way with 6:30 to play. United wants to go fast, catch and shoot, catches nylon from J.J. Ware. And it's a 5-point United lead. Montverde into the front court. Mateus Bailey hands it off to Ware. Kicks it back out to Lima. Lima done most of the dirty work for Montverde, and he gets to the rack and finishes for 2. They're going to play that, although it was the weirdest inbound I've ever seen in my life.
Looks like he just fell down there.
Mannion across the timeline. Under 6 minutes to go here in the first half. A high-paced first half.
It's been a quick first half, too.
No joke, haven't been a lot of whistles. Gets to the basket, but he's rejected by Lima. And now Dion Ware wants to push things. The old Dominion commit kicks it into the corner. Thought about the 3 with White. Mid-range jumper. Misses everything. Rebound by Lima, who will dribble it back out. Shouldn't have gotten a fresh shot clock there, but they did. With 5:30 to play. I didn't think it did, but maybe it did. Baseline cut, and the layup is good. Cuts it back to a 1-point game.
We'll see if that's a getting going point here for Ware, their leading scorer.
Is that Dion Ware that went ahead and scored on the backdoor cut?
Yep.
Haven't seen much out of him. Attack the basket, fillet with the layup is good. Montverde wants to go fast again. They're met at the half-court line with Squire now. He's being defended toughly. That pass tipped around, somehow gets to Jacob White. White with the basketball halfway through the shot clock. It'll be Lima who gets it to go off the glass. They can't seem to stop him.
No.
I'll be interested to see at halftime how many points he has.
He's playing We Are United's game, just attacking the paint.
Yeah. Whit Mamer throws it inside. That's J.J. Ware. Ware trying to get something going and is finally fouled on the way up.
Yeah, I guess foul counts are coming up. We'll see how that affects the rest of the game.
Yeah, especially for Montverde. 9 fouls here in the first half in a game that has felt like it's been very aggressively in, and it seems like they've let them play. So if they've called a foul, it's probably been murder, honestly. Definitely letting Link play, or not Link, excuse me, We Are United play. So many teams, it's hard to keep track of which one you're talking about. Second free throw is good. That was J.J. Ware at the line. The 6'5" post from Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. On the other end now, it's Adam Squire. They hand it off. Lima wants to attack the basket again, but he's rejected by Javar Daniel.
He's saying, not in my house today.
Daniel really turning things up here towards the end of the first half. Much of the reason why We Are United has this 3-point lead.
Rim protection has given them the slight advantage too. Daniel's just coming in left and right.
Jacob White kicks it off Lima. We've seen him attack the rim. He wants the three, but it won't go. And now an offensive foul will be whistled to J.J. Ware. Again, not really a big deal for United. They're not in foul trouble in any means. Only 4 fouls here in the first half. They've played a clean first half defensively, which is crazy because they get up and attack really well on defense. Just do it without fouling. Already calling out the play, but Lima just going to get a shovel pass and the layup to go.
We Are United did not see him coming.
No, they heard a play call out from their coach, Craig Smith, and I think they just assumed that that's what was coming, but it wasn't what was coming. They reject the screen with Mannion. He gets to the basket, wanted the lob pass. Instead, they'll call a foul on the ground before, and Mannion will go to the line to shoot 2. In the double bonus now. Shooting 2 for these last 3 minutes and 58 seconds. Tara Mannion, another Minnesota native. There's 4 Minnesota natives on this team. And he's got, as we said, looks at from South Dakota State, Western Oklahoma, and Iowa Wesleyan, as he is no good on the first free throw. Second free throw is good. 2-point game. Montverde, no hesitation. They want to go fast. And now they'll dribble things back out. Dion Ware, hesitation move. He gets to the rack. Oh, what a finish that rattles in.
Athletic finish there.
Maybe that's why he's the
leading
scorer. Yeah, he decided to turn it on there. Mannion behind the back move. He's being double teamed. They'll take it away. Tipping the ball. Somehow it goes to Dion Ware. Ware inside. It's Ryak who finishes on the right side. Scoring starting to pick up here in this game.
Yeah, Ryak is one of their targets in transition for paint scoring.
Lima to the rack in the answer. I'm appreciating this. We're starting to warm up offensively.
He's not getting the outside shot working, but he sure is getting it done in the paint.
Yeah. Alter Mannion jabbing, working on Lima. Spinning through the lane. Wow, what a move. And the putback slam from Javar Daniel, who goes skying through the air. Man, he's athletic.
Yeah.
Daniel got looks at from a ton of D1s. We'll talk about that a little later. 2:50 to play here. Corner 3 on the way from Jacob White, who connects.
He is their second leading scorer with 14 points a game.
And all of a sudden, Montverde with a 38-37 lead. This one's been tightly contested the whole way, though. J.J. Ware spinning through the lane, pump fake, he'll kick it out. Thought about the 3 with Mannion. Now right back, Ware all alone in the answer.
He's getting it done.
Yeah, he is. He's turned it on here. Didn't see much out of him in the beginning.
No.
Starting to score the basketball with ease here. Now Lima just wants to drive to the basket again. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Tough defense being played by Daniel. And finally a foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
A well-drawn foul, I guess that's the words.
When you box out and play defense, play the game of basketball the right way, it works out for you. 2:07 to play here in this first half of basketball, a fun first half of basketball. And the first free throw won't go. He thought it was a 1-and-1. Been pretty impressive if he would have made that work.
Yeah.
Javar Daniels, 6'10", 205 out of Memphis, Tennessee. He's got plenty of D1s. Radford, Western Kentucky, Abilene Christian, Sacramento State, Southern Miss, and Chattanooga, just to name a few.
The way he's playing right now, it's well-deserved.
I'd like to see a few more D1s fill up so they can watch him play, but I'm sure they've seen him this weekend, and there's a three-pointer from Adam Squire. And the lead back for Montverde, 41-40. Here, under 2 minutes to play in this first half. It'll be important to see who goes in the locker room with the momentum here. Left side, the answer from Riak won't go. Rebound tipped around and won by Montverde, and here's a chance to gain a lot of momentum. Dion Ware wants to turn it on. He's got it in the short corner, throws it up top. Bailey, kick out. Lima set and shoot, and can't get it to go for the three-pointer. Rebound by Ware. Excuse me, that's Daniel. Daniel loses the basketball. And they call a timeout. That's unfortunate for Montverde, as their coach tries to hype him up and say, guys, I made the right decision. We got the ball, even though they had a wide open lane to the basket. They're just a 30-second timeout in what has been a back and forth, fast-paced first half. I need to get to this break so I can take a breath.
Yeah. Should be an exciting finish to this game if we're already 1 point apiece.
Again, we're on the third day of action here at the Heartland Prep Invitational, which is in its first year here on the Evangel campus. Could be a very good event to come. It's been a very good event so far this year. In the first game, we saw Link Prep take the win over Spire. I believe that was 90-81. So far in this one, we've had a great game. At 1:30, you'll see Link Prep Gold take on Florida Coastal. And then at 3 o'clock, Sunrise Prep will take on Kennedy Prep. It's too bad we didn't get to see Link and Sunrise take on action today. Today, I guess. But that's a matchup that's scheduled for later on in the season. So they avoided each other today. Montverde with the basketball. It's all the way to the rack. With the layup is Dion Ware. Seems like he can just turn it on whenever he wants.
Yeah. It's his offense to play.
Coast to coast in the reverse finish from Arthur Mannion with the answer. Now fast again on the other end. Bailey wants to throw it out, gives it off to White, who will reset things here. Lima slows it down with 40 seconds. 20-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jacob White drives in, floater alert won't go, and rebound. If We Are United can go quick here, they got a chance to go 2 for 1. Mannion gonna take the layup and get it to go.
Transition and rebounds are, United's game here.
Wow. What a turn of events there. United has the lead and now a free throw. Unfortunately for them, they didn't get the 2 for 1 there. The shot clock will be turned off on this next Montverde possession. But still great execution there in the transition offense. And now I'd assume we'll see Montverde slow down and take the last shot.
Yeah.
With the shot clock turned off. 25 to play here, Lima in the front court. Now, this isn't something we've seen them do at all, take a full 30 seconds, but they have the opportunity to here and either tie or take the lead in the half, trailing by 2 right now. Squire, he's just going to go ahead, get to the basket, take the layup, and tie the game with 10 seconds. Now, We Are United does have a chance to go 2 for 1 here. Alter Mannion into the front court with 4. There's no urgency here. 2 seconds, Mannion crossover, loses it. He's just going to fire, wanted the foul. You're going to finish the game.
That's what I would hope, at least.
So we're underway here, and some bigger coaches starting to show up. There's a Tennessee recruiter in the stands, as we just found out. So that's big news for some of the guys on the floor tonight, or this afternoon rather, as there's a steal on the first possession from United. They want to go fast up ahead. Raik, it's tipped out. Now inside, Javar Daniels has a defender flail on his back. And all that for just a common foul.
Adam Squire just, went Superman jump there.
Good job by Daniel to not go or act like he was going up and kind of tabletop, and it looked more like a wrestling move, but worked out for him. And now with 21 on the shot clock here, they'll inbound the ball once they finally choose a trigger man, who will be Mammer.
Oh, the good old stack formation.
And what do we have here? That would be a defensive play, or a defensive foul. Yes.
Haven't seen that since elementary basketball.
Well, this We Are United program is stemmed from a club program out of Nixa that's been going on for years. There's a foul there. And so you're going to see a lot of things that you would see more out of a summer basketball team, rather than like a prep school or a college team or a high school team. You're going to see it more out of what you would see if you showed up to a Sunday tournament or a weekend tournament and it was Saturday at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Right? So things like the stack that are very elementary and you can teach, you'll see more of that. There's the first shot go. They're definitely more focused on player development than they are running through plays and trying to figure out how to run an offense.
As we see there, I mean, with their tendency to run in transition.
Right. And you'll see that out of all the prep teams that we see today, except for the linked teams who do like to traditionally slow it down more.
And
on the
like
inside now, Squire,
offense.
yes, gets the shot to go. And yes, a traditional offense, more of the high school, college level offense. Back knotted at 47 here. Neither team can really create any separation. Mammer gives it off to Manyown off the screen. Now into the post. They hand it off to Raik. Shovel pass. What a look. Can't get it to go. Raik with the offensive rebound, and it's taken away by Bailey. Bailey will fire it into the corner, and he stepped out of bounds. I was confused on what the call was there.
Yeah, we can't see that angle super well.
No. They'll inbound it here into the backcourt. Ater Manyown. A minute off the clock here in the second half of action. Left side, Mammer. Bring the screen with Daniel. Mammer now left side. Picks it up, goes to Daniel high post, working on his defender. He falls, can't get it to go. Rebound by Mammer. Second chance, they get it inside. He tried to throw it down, it won't go. And rebound now to Lima.
Surprising there, they can't finish.
Lima fast in transition and the slam. The rim's still shaking.
Wow.
Lima's just got this second gear where he can be going kind of at a slower pace and then turn it on right past his defender.
We obviously know transition and post are his game.
No joke. We've also seen him try with the long ball there, and he'll be whistled for a foul.
He's been 0 for 3 so far that I've counted.
Yes.
Win three-point attempts.
He definitely wants to step out there and shoot it. I think that's the one part of his game that if he could sure up and maybe complete, be a five-tool basketball player.
Yeah.
Up top, Mammer. Now give it off. It's J.J. Ware. Bring the screen. Ware to the basket. Can't get it to go, and rebound by Lima. Transition opportunity here. 3-on-2. They bounce it to Lima, who couldn't handle the pass. He had his eyes on the rim.
That would have been a shattering dunk.
Yes. I'm interested to see if this goal here on the left side will survive by the end of the night.
Never seen a backboard shattered in person before.
Wouldn't mind seeing it, though. It'd be kind of fun. On the inside, Raik. What a move. Can't get it to go. And rebound by Montverde. So the inability to finish around the rim has really hurt United here in the second half.
I know what you mean.
Quite the vocabulary there from me.
The game's just moving so fast,
You
don't know what to
it's
say.
getting my brain to speed up. I need to slow it down here. Up top, Jetwell throws it out top. Jacob White to the basket. Floater won't go. Put back no good either. United here. They'll throw it up top. Can they win a jump ball? No, it's tipped away by Lima, out of bounds, and they'll say it was last touched by Javar Daniel.
I mean, we are just a little under 3 minutes in, and there's only been 6 points scored.
Which is crazy because there's probably been 30 possessions each with how fast they've moved. Just can't finish around the rim. They've all gotten good looks. Lima here, hesitation, spinning through the lane, wants to throw it up and is fouled on the way up, and will go to the line to shoot two.
We'll see if they can get some points on the board here.
Seriously, they do have the 2-point lead. Lima, no recruitment listed, but Montverde didn't list who was interested. They just listed the one commit they have, who is Dion Ware, going to Old Dominion.
Lima got that first shot.
Lima is a 6'5", I guess you could say, forward hybrid out of Brazil.
Wow.
Yeah.
A long way to come.
We've got a full timeout here on the floor. We'll go ahead and step aside. 50-47, Lima's got a free throw when we come back. We saw a little fire out of Coach Craig on the We Are United sideline during that timeout. He was urging his guys to play with maybe a little more fire under him here. Stop letting Lucas Lima get to the basket. And he'll connect on the second free throw. It's now a 4-point game. I think that's the largest lead anyone's had since probably the very beginning when Montverde went out on top 8-0. Mammer across the timeline. High post. Has the pass taken away, so definitely not what you wanted out of the timeout. And now here goes Bailey. Bailey into the corner on the right wing. Now hands it off. It's Adam Squire. All alone left was Jet Wales, who can't finish. And now here at United has some numbers. Give and go action. Now right back to the giver. And kicks it out. Three-pointer all alone. Too flat off the front rim. Tipped out of bounds, though, and will stay with United.
Seems like Lima's just turned it on the second half. I mean, he has been Montverde's offense. I mean,
he had a good first half, but definitely turning it on here, especially with Khalil Stillman, who went down very early in the game, still on the bench. Shot no good, wasn't a great look. And now Mateus Bailey wants to go fast. They give it off to Squire. Now up top, Lima, he stepped right into it.
And got it.
And drills it. Now starting to create some separation is Montverde. Ater Manyown with it on the left wing, right in front of his own bench. Wants to go into the post, nothing there. Finally goes up top to J.J. Ware. And that's going to be a foul.
Looked like a shoulder to the chest there, maybe?
Looked like more of a football play that you'll see later today on the KCAC network when Evangel, I don't know who they play. I should have known that before I tried to get into it. I should
know too, but I don't.
Trying to give a little spot there, and then I forget who they're playing, but they've got a big one today. Great football team out there. It came out of nowhere. All of a sudden just ranked like, 13th in the country, something like that. Couldn't believe it when I'm looking through Twitter. That ball tipped out of bounds. It's really sloppy here out of United.
Looks like Montverde's, or their new plan against We Are United is to slow them down, because we've seen United and just get all their points in transition, the 3-and-D kind of team. But now they don't have any plays to run, I guess.
Yeah, now they're kind of, anytime they get in the front court, it's just motion basketball, try to just find someone that's open or dribble drive. Here there's 10 seconds on the shot clock. A whip, Mammer driving to the basket, just throws it up, can't get it to go, and rebound to Montverde. Jet Wells will cross the timeline with 15:30 to play. They'll give it off to Bailey. Now up top, Lima. We saw him connect on the last possession for three. He gets the screen, wants to go right side. The layup won't go, and rebound to Montverde. Riak with the slam. And I cannot believe there wasn't an offensive foul called there on Manyown, but it'll work.
And that's what they need to get back to, just the transition play.
And the dunk gives you a little momentum here. Hopefully you defend a little bit better on this possession, but they don't, and Wells is wide open for three. He can't connect, though. Can't make him pay on that one. And now a chance to cut into that lead, make it a single possession game. Driving through, and they'll whistle a foul. And Wow, Montverde has 6 fouls.
Wow.
The rest of the way, for 14 minutes and 46 seconds, we will see Weary United shoot. They've got an open 3 here. It is no good from Rui, that is. And now in the front court, Montverde with the basketball. Squire in front of his own bench, drives right side, hesitation, throws it out, and they'll whistle a foul.
All right.
Yeah, let's slow down real quick. And in that next game today at 1:30, we've got Link Prep Gold taking on Florida Coastal, and that Prep Gold team extremely impressive for Link.
The better one out of the black.
Yes, and the black team played fantastic, at least from what I saw today. They looked like a really good team. There's Lima inside, can't finish.
Yeah, Centennial Moore seems to be the one figure, or their offensive guy,
Oh, no doubt. Layup's good, and all of a sudden a 1-point game again. Or is it a 3-point game, and I don't know how to count. No, I knew how to count. I just thought they hadn't put it up yet. Lima holds the ball with the Valor logo. Now right side, it's Adam Squire. Back to Lima. United is packed down into a 2-3 zone. Squire from way downtown won't go. And now a rebound to Javar Daniel.
He's been a rebounding machine.
Really skying through the air here in the later stages. Jab step here from Mammer. Picks up his dribble, goes inside. Tie up. Are we going to have a foul? We got to have something.
Jump
and
ball.
I'm shocked they whistled for a jump ball there. There was a tie up. It looked like maybe he had a hold of his arm. But Mammer, the trigger man. He hails from Omaha, Nebraska. He'll just go throw it into the corner to Javar Daniel, who is working on Lima. This has really been the premier matchup all night. He just throws it away. Jet Wells into the front court, one-on-one, one man to beat the reverse layup, uses the rim to protect it and gets it to go.
All right.
Wow. Alter Mannion now across the timeline, 13:08 to play in the second half. It's a 5-point lead for Montverde, who has created the slightest bit of separation here in this second half. That's an awkward shot, but it connects from Mannion.
All right, I mean, take what you can get.
I guess it didn't look pretty, and we're going to have a foul now from Mammer. Got him on the backside. Definitely a more undisciplined half from United, who only had 4 fouls in the entire first half, now already with 3. But still can't complain about how they've played defense if you're Coach Craig Smith. I guess other than the 56 points they've given up from way downtown, it's dead on from Adam Squire.
That's some of his first points in the second half.
He drilled that. Spinning through the lane, Mannion step into it for Mammer, won't go. He gets his own rebound, touch pass inside, and the two-handed jam from Raik. Wow. Some exciting plays here down the stretch. 59-55. Left side.
Still anyone's
Lima.
game.
No doubt. They tried to hit the baseline cutter. It's taken away from Javar Daniel. But Daniel just losing the basketball. He definitely struggles when he tries to play too much of a guard role in the backcourt. And just loses it there.
He's definitely excelled at the power forward or center kind of position, rebounding, bank shots.
No doubt.
Post play.
Now something that's interesting here, it'll only be a 20-second shot clock for Montverde, even though they hadn't ran it down past 20. From way downtown again, he almost got it. Skying through the air for the rebound is controlled by Montverde. It looks like a football game, maybe even a hockey game with all the checks we got going on. Floater from Wells is good. His body's hitting the floor right there.
Wow. Definitely more physical than the last game.
No doubt. Hammer in the front court, right side, gives it off. Daniel running start. He was above the rim when he put that one in.
Definitely surprising how physical We Are United is, given how skinny they are, I should say.
Yeah, seriously, you know, that's something that me and Trey had even talked about on the last broadcast, was that they were the skinniest team by far, but they get after it. And Lima's got an open 3 here. He can't get it to go. but they will whistle for the foul, and now you give Lima 3 chances at the line, which isn't what you wanted to do.
No. I mean, you got to stay disciplined there. You can't run into him with the hand.
Now, you never want to foul when it comes to three-pointers, that's for sure, but especially when they miss them.
Mm-hmm.
First free throw from Lima is good. Or did he miss that?
I thought he got it.
I thought he got it. Oh, yeah, okay, there you go. It's a little slow over there. Second one, good as well.
The foul could be costly there.
Yeah, he's going to end up getting maybe all 3 of these when he missed the shot in general. Now, we are going to see J.J. Ware check back into the game, and he had been putting in work earlier in the game. Third free throw, no good, so not as bad as it could have been, but still not ideal. Javar Daniel will take the ball at the court. He has it tipped away, now diving on the floor, and the possession will not be retained. They called the jump ball, but it'll go to Montverde anyways. I'm shocked they called that quick of a jump ball.
Yeah. I thought Montverde had possession of that.
They do.
Well, even just in the jump ball,
you thought they
or
just
just
had
in the
it.
scuffle there,
Yeah, me too. I thought maybe we were going to get a timeout. Now they're going to talk about it. I'm not really sure why.
Yeah, Daniel just, I mean, at one point he had both his hands off the ball.
Mm-hmm. They will give this one back to Montverde. Nope. Oh, we're going to have a timeout on the floor from We Are United. I was a little confused there, but
looks like a 30-second one.
Yeah, just a 30-second. Montverde Academy out of Florida. This is their prep team. They've got a very impressive high school team, the likes of D'Angelo Russell coming from them, who's been a star in the NBA for a while. So, you know, they've got no shortage of talent. These prep schools are always interesting to me because, especially in the case of Montverde and We Are United, or not We Are United, excuse me, in Link, who have these nationally acclaimed high school teams, that these prep kids who might not be quite as talented as these 5-star kids coming in and playing high school basketball, they get to be surrounded by those high school kids.
Yeah.
Maybe elevate your game a little bit. The person I'm very disappointed that we're not getting to see, though, is Khalil Stillman, the 6'8" forward who got hurt for Montverde there at the beginning of the game. He was already having a great game, less than a minute in. It's unfortunate, and I'm sure it's unfortunate for the colleges that are here that they don't get to see him play, because I'd say he's one of the more talented guys on the floor.
Yeah, that injury really hurts, especially so early on. I mean, not a very small sample size from him.
We've had to see Jet Wells play most of the game now, and not that he's done a bad job, he just hasn't really been able to produce on the scoring end where Stillman was producing there very early.
Yeah.
Inbound here, 10:58 to play. It's Montverde basketball out of the timeout. They'll throw it into the corner. That's Lucas Lima with it. Now hands it off to Squire. He drives baseline, goes up top, Bailey. Right side with it, Wells putting in work and can't finish. See, that's the thing about Wells. He's gotten to the basket just fine. He just can't finish.
No. And, I mean, that's attributed to skill or just great defense.
Right. Mannion all the way to the basket. He loses it, but they'll whistle for a foul, and now he'll go to the line for the 1-and-1. So even though they've been in the bonus since 14 minutes to play, they're just now getting to use it with 10.
Yeah. I mean, when bonus is on, you have to really harness your ability to draw fouls.
Well, this is really going to be interesting because even though Montverde has controlled these last few minutes and they've done a great job, the thing is with them shooting for so long, with United that is, this could get out, you know, have them come back. If they make their free throws, they don't make that one, but it'll stay with United. You know, if it comes into a game where Montverde's getting possessions but United's getting to the foul line half the time, they can start to come back and maybe even pull away.
Yeah, We Are United are not capitalizing, though, on those free throw shots. So
no, and that could hurt.
Montverde doesn't have much to worry about.
Mammer will be the trigger man. He gives it into Daniel on the baseline. 10:23 to play. He works his way to the block. Now kicks it out. Mammer, that should be for two, and he can't get it to go. 6-point basketball game. Just over 10 minutes to play. Lima holds control. Now gives it off left side to Bailey. Up top, now inside Squire, throws it out to Lima. Floater will not go. Lima really gone quiet here the last few minutes offensively after a strong start to the second half. Tried to throw it inside, it won't go. It was a bad pass, and now Montverde has numbers here. It's a 4-on-2 fast break. Let's see what they do. Space out the floor well, go to Lima now up top. All alone for three is Squire, who catches Nylon.
We're just a little under halfway through the second half. Montverde takes a 66-57 lead.
Yeah, this is by far the biggest lead of the night, 9-point game. Energy on the Montverde bench really starting to step up. They definitely have a disadvantage in the crowd as We Are United is the local team in this event. Montverde hailing from Florida, but they've got the energy. The answer won't go. Rebound controlled by United. They get a 20-second reset, and now a travel will be whistled on J.J. Ware, who was trying to go up with the layup.
Yeah, you would think, though, I mean, with prep, that ball handling would be handled pretty well, but I feel like we've seen a fair share of traveling.
It just goes so fast. You know, your brain starts going just like us over here trying to talk over it. You know, they get sped up. You got to try to slow the game down while still moving fast. Lima gives it off to Squire. Squire, he wants another one. It won't go. That was a heat check, if you will, and it'll go out of bounds off of Montverde.
Couldn't hit from deep there. I mean, maybe a step in might have helped, but can't be Steph Curry every time.
No. Me and Trey talked about this on the last one as well. It's just, in this day and age, everywhere is three-point range on the court. It doesn't matter if you're standing at the volleyball line or if you're right on the three-point line. Guys can shoot from anywhere. Defender on the floor here. United wants to go fast with numbers. They give it inside. Can't get the jam to go, but he's fouled and will go to the line to shoot two.
Now this is where they got to capitalize. They've not
capitalized from the free throw line, and they need to.
We don't have stats to back it up, but we've seen a lot of misses on their end.
Right. First free throw off the front iron. Some subs. We'll see the sharpshooter check out for Montverde. That's Adam Squire.
But Jacob White is coming in, so.
Yes. Second one is good from Altair Manyown. Across the timeline is Mateus Bailey. Bailey will give it off to Lima. Now left side, it's Wells. White will hold, left side again, Wells. Wells gives it off to Bailey. Bailey trying to drive into the lane, almost trips and falls. Instead gets it out to Lima with 7 on the shot clock. Lima with an isolation chance here. Spinning through the lane, got to get a shot up with 2, tries to throw it out. 1, they're unaware and will not get a shot off. And a big defensive possession there from United, a much needed defensive stop.
Montverde has shared the ball pretty well, but We Are United knows this is Lima's game.
Right.
So.
Anytime they need a bucket, they're giving it off to him. Hammer across the timeline here. 7:52 to play. They hedge hard off the screen. Now just straight into switching, and the shot won't go. Jacob White going in transition here. Not exactly numbers for Montverde. We'll see them dribble it back out. Bailey wants to fire for 3 now. It won't go. And rebound to Dion Ware. White hands it off. It's over to Manyown. Manyown through the lane. The slam by Reek Raik, and he'll tap his head to let him know about it. It's back to a 6-point game.
Finally gets that one. I mean, after a few missed tries there.
Yeah, he got rim stuffed a few times. One time threw it over the rim. Finally gets one to go. And if you're United, you might think back to those and think, what if he would have just laid them in? And we're at a tie game right now, but hindsight's always 20/20. Bailey with it. Elbow jumper won't go off the front rim. Rebound being tipped around, and it'll be controlled by Montverde. Lima has it right wing now. He'll slow things down with 15 on the shot clock in front of his own bench. Dribble moves being put on. He wants the 3, and he gets the 3.
That's the second one for him in the second half.
Back to a 9-point game. That separation looming large. The answer won't go. Rebound controlled by Daniels inside. The shot is good.
Yeah, or United's getting back to their game post play and great transition basketball.
Gonna have to lean more on that transition game here down the stretch, trailing by 7. Jet Wells to the rack, cannot finish. And rebound to United. They go up top. Daniel a meet with the rim in the slam.
Wow.
Now numbers here for Montverde though, but they're just gonna slow things up. No, they're not. Now they'll go to White. Elbow jumper is good. Needed a stop there.
Putting the ball in the hands of their playmakers.
That's what you got to do down the stretch. 5:45 to play here in this second half. It's 71-64. Manyown driving to the basket, hopping through. How did he fling that one in? And now we'll have a timeout for United. Wow. That's a full timeout. So we'll go ahead and step aside. The lead has been cut to 5. Don't go anywhere. This one's going to go down to the wire. And we're back here at the Ashcroft Center. 5:40 to play. This one coming down to the wire between Montverde Academy and Weir United Prep. The Nixa local crowd starting to get into it here. Loud noises going on, but Montverde breaks the press with ease. Pull-up jumper, no good. He missed everything. Transition here for United. They go inside the Euro step and the layup. It's a one-possession game.
I agree because transition is his game. That's what he excels at.
Into the front court, Jet Wells with it. Don't be shocked if we don't see a shot here from Lima at some point on this possession. At the scorer's table awaits Adam Squire, the sharpshooter. Right now, it's Montverde with the basketball.
Good man-to-man defense
White
here.
trying to make something happen. Baseline cutter. That shot really affected. Rebound being tipped around. It goes out of bounds. Who are they going to give it to? They give it to United with a chance to tie on this possession.
Man. Oh, they need an inbounder.
So we see Sunrise Christian arrive. They've been one of the most impressive prep basketball teams in the country. They'll play in that 3 o'clock game later today. 4:40 to play. It's Manyown now up top. Right side with Javar Daniel. Mamere with it. He gets an open lane to the basket and a layup's good. It's a 1-point game. Storming back comes United with under 4:30 to play. They pick up in the full court press. Squire finally across the timeline, gives it off to the playmaker Lima.
We are in for a close one, that's for sure.
We knew it was going to come down to the wire. Right side, it's Squire. Squire trying to make something happen, gives it off to Jet Wells, now kick it out to Bailey. Bailey handoff to Lima, the defensive effort really picking up. 5 on the shot clock, they give it inside to Wells, and a foul is called with 2. If you're a coach, you hate to see that. Your team defended for 28 seconds.
Man.
And now they get a fresh 20 after the foul's whistled. That should not be a shooting foul.
Bonus, though.
They're not in the bonus.
Is it 6 or 5?
7.
Oh.
In college, it's 5, I think, each quarter. Well, ball doesn't lie there because I don't think he should be shooting. I don't know. I guess they're saying that when he was getting the handoff, he was trying to go up with it. That's all I can think of.
That'd be the only thing.
He misses on the first one. We're just under 4 minutes to play here in the second half of what has been a fantastic start to day 3. Second free throw, no good either. It's a 1-point game, a chance to take the lead for United on this possession. Alter Mannion with the basketball. They give it off left side to Mamer. Now up top, Daniel. Daniel wants to go to the rack. The layup won't go. He was defended by like 3 guys.
Guess that's what it takes to stop a guy his height.
Lima working inside. One more pass. They've got a catch and shoot for Bailey. No good. And now a foul is whistled and a chance to tie or take the lead at the line for a Whit Mamer.
Not a smart foul there. I mean,
no.
We're not in the super late stages of the game. There's still a lot of time left to recoup or even get momentum for a lead.
Right. Mamer, who will shoot the 1-and-1, is drawing Division I interest from Abilene Christian. Hasn't necessarily scored the basketball a ton today, but has really controlled this offense and played some pretty good defense.
Great facilitator on offense.
Yes, and a great chance here to knot this game up or maybe even take the lead. First free throw big. And it's good, and we're all knotted up at 71. A half that Montverde has controlled has seen United storm back into this game.
Outside of this free throw, though, I mean, Weir United has not been hitting their free throw shots. So you would like to think if they would hit a few more of those, this might be
yeah, it could be a 10 or 11-point game at this point. United with their first lead since the first half, and as they get across the timeline, there will be a foul whistle, potentially.
Not 100%.
Oh, the shot. I think the shot clock had a malfunction, so they're going to go ahead and reset that. Yeah, that's what it was. It never ran. 3:24 to play here. 72-71 United leads. Lima up top, throws it right side to White. Now up top, Squire. Squire corner into the corner to Bailey. Bailey back up top to Squire, now Lima. 3:10 to play. Lima wants the 3 to take the lead.
Wow.
Quiets the crowd and takes a 2-point lead. Lucky he wasn't charged with a flop at the end of that one. That would have been a wild turn of events. Instead takes the lead. Daniel set up for the screen. Now hands it off J.J. Ware. Up top, Mamer. They'll reset with 10 on the shot clock. Gets the screen from Daniel. Tried to throw it up top. It's taken away. Lima wants to run out in transition fast. And the two-handed slam. Lima's back into takeover mode.
Yeah, he is.
Now quick on the other end. Euro step. What a way to control his body. And he gets bailed out on the foul call. I'm not quite sure it was there.
Yeah, second half MVP definitely goes to Lima. He has had 2 stretches of just takeover mode.
Anytime that we see this Montverde offense start to pull away, it's because Lima's getting things going.
He's hitting his threes and going to the rack.
Oh, see, there it is again. United just not being able to connect on their free throws. And that's really going to hurt them moving forward.
And it's ultimately cost him the lead.
No doubt. Second free throw is good, so it is a 1-possession game. Sitting at 3 points here.
Still plenty of time left, 2:30 left.
Squire will give things off to White in front of the Montverde bench. Barking out the play is Coach Giovanni Woods. Now Squire, high post, kicks it into the corner to White. White working on Daniel all the way to the rack. He's rejected, and Daniel can't believe it. And honestly, I'm kind of shocked too. The ball was very much out of his hands when it was blocked. They will call the foul.
Not sure why that went down.
Coach Cy Anders, who is the head coach of this team, cannot believe it. First free throw good. Back to a 2-possession game here. It's Jacob White at the line, the 6'1 guard from Detroit, Michigan, gets the second free throw to go as well, and we're right back to a 5-point game. Nearing that 2-minute mark here in the game. Hopping through the lane, kick out, Namer for three off the front rim. And a chance for Montverde to really pull away here and make it a 3-possession game. In the front court, it's Squire. Corner in front of his bench, now up top, Lima.
They have Daniel and Meyer on Lima now. I mean, we'll see
Lima
what he can
spinning
do.
through the lane, baseline pass to Bailey. Bailey will dribble things back out, 10 on the shot clock. Free lane to the basket, cannot finish. 1:30 to play, just 90 seconds left in this one. Give it off to Mayer. Now Daniel spinning through the lane. The shot is good, and it's a 3-point game.
Another one of those spin move shots there for him.
Lima picks up the basketball, and now a timeout. And what's been interesting to me is we have not seen the Old Dominion commit in Dion Ware at all in this second half.
No, he's not made his name known.
And I don't know why. Like, I don't think he's even been in here. Is this a full timeout? Let's go ahead. Let's stay here since there's only 1:09 left. Situation here for you. Both teams are in the bonus. United is in the double bonus, so they're shooting 2 the rest of the ways. There you got to see that impressive transition dunk.
Lucas Lima dunk.
But anyways, 2 timeouts to go for United. 1 timeout. No, excuse me. 1 timeout for United. 2 timeouts for Montverde. This one's definitely going down to the wire.
Yeah, it is.
Possession arrow does favor United, so that helps them out. 20 seconds on the shot clock here when we come back. And whose basketball is it right now? I don't know why I can't remember. Who called the timeout?
I don't know. We were just talking and timeout happened.
It always goes like that. But it's a big possession for whichever team has the basketball. I don't know why I don't seem to know.
Looks like Florida Coastal is behind the scores table ready to go.
You know, Coastal's going to have their hands full with this Link team. Link's been walking around here for a while. I saw him in uniform before the game as they're about to actually come out, I believe. They are the far more athletic team, we can put it that way. Montverde, so it is Montverde's basketball here with 20 seconds to play, or 20 seconds on the shot clock rather. Just over 60 seconds to play in this game. Need a stop here through United. They hand it off Lima with 10 on the shot clock. Lima trying to find something all the way to the rack, and it's off the front rim, and now a foul will be charged to Lima.
Not smart there. The hanging hug.
When you're winning, you never want to send the team that's down to the free throw line with a chance to get points without the clock running. You give up a layup, you give up a three-pointer, it's one thing.
They have been missing their free throw shots, though, so
that's true.
That might be a calculated risk.
It'll be a Whit Mammer to the free throw line. The first one is up and good, and we've actually seen Mammer do well from the free throw line.
The majority of the team, though, has not done well.
Second free throw is well good. Back to a one-point game. They'll pick up in a full-court press. It's Adam Squire working on Mammer across the timeline now with 45. There's a 25-second difference between the shot clock. Actually, more like 20 between the shot clock and the game clock. Bailey driving to the rack. They throw it into the corner, and he steps out of bounds. What a turn of events.
Wow.
And with 3.9 seconds between the shot clock and the game on this possession.
The first full court pickup we've seen from Montverde. They definitely know that transition is lethal.
These two teams have been deadlocked all game. Defender on the floor. It's Mannion with it, throws it into Daniel. Daniel was the workhorse in the first half. He can't get it to go. Put back by J.J. Ware, and the foul to take the lead. What a play by Ware.
Wow. Rebounds. Cut.
Wow. And that is the 5th foul. I'm not sure who that's on. but whoever it is just fouled out. And for the first time tonight, we will see Alexander Perota check into the game, and it's in the biggest stage of the game. Wow. So that'll be the end of the night for Jacob White, who has ran point guard all night for Montverde. 16.3 seconds to play. A free throw here to make it a 2-point game. Both teams have a timeout. Montverde with 2. The free throw's good. They'll pick up in a full court pressure, and instead Montverde chooses to take their timeout. Wow, what a play there from J.J. Ware. We said these two teams have been pretty much even all night.
And it has shown throughout this game.
Something that's interesting to me here is we're going to have, I really like this coaching decision. So Coach Craig Smith is going to come over back here for We Are United. I would assume that he is drawing up the offensive play for if they tie the game or don't fail to get a stop, right? The coach in the huddle, Coach Cy Yanders, is giving the defensive set right now. Yeah. Very, very good coaching out of a prep school, not something you expect to see. I mean, these coaches are really good developmentally, but the in-game coaching being seen now here too, and the intricate things that go into it. Montverde still has a timeout, so if they can't get the ball across the timeline, they are in a bad position. They can call one more. United has one timeout. Montverde will be shooting the bonus, and then United in the double bonus. United fans starting to stand here behind their bench. They are the local team. 16.3 to play. They're looking to go undefeated in the tournament. They give it off to Squire, who gets across the timeline, now hands it off to Bailey. 10 seconds to play. Oh, man. It's Mateus Bailey. They give it off to Squire. Squire driving left side. It's taken away. The ball's going around. The clock is stopped as it goes out of bounds with 1.5 seconds to play. And Montverde will take their last timeout, still hanging on by a thread with a chance to tie this game.
Squire slipped driving in.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What just happened?
Oh, and the ref now is wiping off the floor.
Yeah, you have to. 1.5 seconds to play. Who do you go to? I feel like you got to go to Lima. But do you go for a 2 or a 3 here? I mean, 3 wins it, 2 ties it, but it's often tough to get in the paint on an inbounds play.
Yeah.
Wow.
Depends on the spacing. I'd say go for the 3.
What a game we have seen. 2 great games of basketball so far here at the Heartland Prep Hoops Invitational. I'm just torn. I don't know what you do.
Well, it's a battle of the coaches now. Who can draw up the better player?
Lima, I mean, you got Lima with interest from Chattanooga, FAU, and Eastern Washington. I feel like if Dion Ware is going to be on the bench, he's your guy. 1.5 seconds to play. It'll be Mateus Bailey, the point guard, as the trigger man here. Who do they go to? Bailey trying to get it in. They'll go up top. A 3-pointer on the way. It's off. And United